following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
Join the Disruption Network crew Friday, June 8th at the Empowerment Center Block Party, 230 James Street in Utica, from 4 to 6 p.m. Music provided by our very own DJ East One. There will be vendors, grilling with the Utica Police Department, hands-on craft with BB Designs and Steam Workability Lab, seed bombs, lead safe demo, and come hang with the Utica Fire Department. That's Friday, June 8th at the Empowerment Center, 230 James Street in Utica. The block party is hosted by the Homeownership Center, the Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors, Steamworks Ability Lab, Lead Free Mohawk Valley, Berkshire Bank, MVP Healthcare, BB Designs, and NeighborWorks America.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates, 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425, or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everybody tonight? We have a couple of guests with us. Are we even up yet, Z? You're smiling at me. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Introduce yourselves.
This is Gia with the Homeownership Center.
And Kristen, also with the Homeownership Center.
And we have a little bit to talk about with the block party coming up. So tell everybody about the block party, because there's a lot to cover with that.
Yeah, so what people don't really know. People are just starting to understand what the Homeownership Center does anyway, which we'll talk about our services too.
Right.
And so part of what we do is community development, a community side of things. And so we're really heavy in the Cornhill neighborhood, but we support all of Utica, and that starts a lot with our neighborhood or block associations, North Utica, South Utica, East Utica, West Utica. They all meet and they form under our umbrella. So we help them. We're like a catalyst for change, pretty much. So not too long ago, 3 years ago, we opened up the Empowerment Center, and it used to be a police substation that wasn't being utilized like they would hope for. And sorry, weird noises happening. A lot of weird things. And so we took it over, and we had our grand opening, and it went off really well. So we decided to continue to do this year after year with different community resources, different meetings meet there throughout the year. And we have this one big party to kind of kick off summer, get the neighbors together. You PD comes and cooks. The fire department is there. It's just a really good time to get everyone to come together, meet each other, talk. It's free, so anyone's welcome. We have community resources in the center as well, so things that maybe the community doesn't know exists, they can come ask questions.
Well, what are some of the resources that you're going to have there?
So we have the Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors will be there. We have whoop whoop. We have our booth, the Homeownership Center. We have MVP Healthcare will be there. Berkshire Bank will be there. Clip and Lip, which is a lead prevention program, and through Lead-Free MV will also be there. So they'll be doing,
I love that.
Yeah, like a lead-free lead safety demonstration. She's going to have Dusty the dog there, and they just do this cute setup just for people aren't aware, Did you know opening a window could be dangerous if there's lead paint? Who knows,
Right,
so
you can get into the dirt.
Exactly, and all sorts of information. So that will be there. The Mid-York Library will be there, and I think they're giving out free books. I'm not 100% positive, but they have a lot of cool summer programs and different information for the community to know as well. And I'm trying to see the posters right here, see if I forgot anything.
Right here.
Well, here we go. And then outside is going to be BB Designs, Angela Johnson. I'm sure everybody has heard of her with Utica Love.
Incredible.
She's awesome. And Rochelle with STEAMworks Ability. So it's like science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And they're going to be outside doing just hands-on cool stuff. Like she does robotics. She's going to do, I don't even really know. She's got this big pendulum that swings and there's different weights, and she's like an engineer. So she makes it all herself. It's awesome. So the kids can, the community, anybody can go and check that out. And Angela will be doing, we're going to do like one large mural where everyone paints a heart on little canvases and you all put it together to make one big thing. It's going to be really cool. Yeah. Sweet. So a whole bunch of stuff. Kristen's going to be making seed bombs, which sounds real scary, but it's not. Everyone thinks it's so aggressive.
Michael was talking about the seed bombs. What are seed bombs?
So you mix together clay, soil, a little bit of water, and wildflower seeds.
Okay.
You let them dry out, and then the idea is to throw them into like a vacant lot, something that's not going to be mowed.
Okay.
And as it rains, it's going to break down that soil and clay composite.
Water the seeds.
It's going to water the seeds, and then you'll have your wild flowers. So instead of these vacant lots, you have some
fields
color
of
and
flower.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Actually, Josh Amodio, I saw him at the Flower Fest, and he said that he did it, and he was just throwing them everywhere, vacant fields, just out his window, just tossing them everywhere because.
Yeah, I think he just went up the street like, oh, this would be a great place for somebody to stop and pick their girlfriend flowers.
Yeah. Boop.
Put it out the window.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think last year actually he didn't make a seed bomb. He made like a seed cylinder.
Yeah, like a seed huge grenade thing.
Yeah, start launching them.
Yeah, everywhere. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time. We just always have a good time, and we do like hopscotch and like draw things with chalk, and we have a ton of cool giveaways. We have this giant Plinko board that one of our employees, she actually had at her wedding, so she brings it in. Right, and we have mystery bags, just a bunch of cool stuff that you could get. And Disruption Network will be there broadcasting live, having DJ Ease One. Did I say that right? He'll be doing awesome music, and it's just gonna be really fun. So
nice, yeah. So that does sound like And it's like evening, like 4
Yep, it's Friday. 7? This Friday actually coming up from 4 to 6. Okay, and it's a part of, we're a charter member of NeighborWorks America, the national organization, and they have this big week. It's called NeighborWorks Week. Yeah. So this is that week. And June is actually homeownership month. So it all kind of correlates together. And all different organizations all over the United States get together this week and do different events everywhere. So we're ending the week with our block party.
Okay. What other events are you doing this week?
So tomorrow and Wednesday from 3 to 5, you can actually come do print making. So Angela and Rochelle from BB and STEAMworks are going to be there, and they're drawing into styrofoam, and you put paint on it, and then you kind of press it onto a piece of paper, and you create a print. So it's super easy. We're going to try to make 2 copies, one for the kids to take home and one to hang up at the block party. So it's kind of like a mini art show. They can come look at it on Friday.
Now, do the kids design their own
styrofoam? Yeah, I think Angela might carve it for them just to make sure, or maybe we'll have them do it if they can get the gist of it. But they design it, whatever idea they want. Yeah. And we were thinking, Father's Day is around the corner. If you want to give your dad something, your mom, anybody in your family, it's cute. Yeah.
Danielle's coming in with the win. You forgot Balloon
What?
Man.
Oh, Balloon Man. Danielle's my CEO. I forgot about our Balloon Man. He's coming. He makes awesome balloon anything. Like I just saw on his Facebook, he had like a dog. It looked like you were walking a dog. So
like a bicycle.
Yeah, like a hat, whatever. Just ride it around.
One of our financial coaches.
Yep.
You make a tandem.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah.
All right. So, and tomorrow you're back on EC Radio tomorrow.
I will be.
Tomorrow morning.
9:30. I'm waking Z up
bright
and early.
Z loves getting up early.
Why wouldn't you want to see my face that early?
First thing in the morning. I can't think of a better way to start the day. I mean, really. So we're gonna do seed jobs, and tomorrow is the
print making. Yep.
Print making. Any other events this week?
You forgot about
homebuyer education. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which happens 3 times a month. This is no surprise. You all should know this by now.
Yes, you should know where to get the schedule for that. But
yes.
We'll tell you.
We'll tell you anyway.
You don't pay attention. We know.
Yep. Kristen, take it away.
So we've got homebuyer education coming up tomorrow. So if you don't already know, homebuyer education from start to finish, everything you're going to need to know about your finances. It's the How to Prove course required for down payment assistance.
Yes, and your down payment assistance. What areas are live now?
All of them, right?
We still have all of them.
Okay.
The city of Utica, the funding does expire in November, so you have to be closed on your home before November. And our Oneida and Madison purchase rehab is flying. Mm-hmm. So if that's something that you're interested in, get in there quick, get your offer in.
Okay.
Get the process started.
Yeah. Flying.
And then we also have West Utica.
And we still have our West Utica
still
program,
available.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And as always, there's First Home Club, which is the whole state of New York too.
Right.
For those more long-term.
Well, let's tell everybody a little bit, because they weren't paying attention last time, or they just
I know,
forgot.
Even though you should be, people.
They should be writing this stuff down, but they can re-listen on YouTube.
Yes.
So remember that.
Yeah.
And so what are the benefits of the programs? Now, West Utica, I know the grants are a little bit higher, right?
So West Utica, for the West Utica area specifically, it's $6,500 of the down payment assistance. Mm-hmm. But because in West Utica, you're encompassed in the boundary map for the whole city of Utica, you can pair that with the City of Utica homeownership program, which is $20,500. So you do the math, it's $27,000 grant funds available for your down payment and closing cost assistance.
Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, $27,000 in West Utica, that could be most of the house in a lot of situations. Or at least half of it, because there are a lot of, affordable houses in West Utica.
Absolutely.
And with all the development, it's really, really a cool place to live with all the stuff that's happening.
$27,000, people.
Yeah, 27.
Where else are you getting that?
000.
You're giving that to you. That's incredible.
It is. It really is.
Even just $20,000 is an incredible amount, but $27,000 where, you can grab a great house for 60 or 70.
Yeah.
Right.
That's huge.
And people think it's, it's kind of like the student loan things. Like, oh, are you really going to pay off my student loans? You get how many calls a day do we get of these people like, your student loans are going to be forgiven? We're not like them. This is legit. Right. We promise. I know it seems too good to be true, but we've had a lot of successful people who, one woman was like, I didn't even think of home ownership. It wasn't even on her horizon. Mm-hmm. And then she had the City of Utica down payment assistance, and now she's got a cute little home, actually kind of right up the road a little bit, right? I forget where it is, but it's adorable, and she's so happy it's her place of her own, So
many people, I find that too. A lot of times, I'll have a lot of people contact me for rentals, and it's like, are you really sure you want to rent?
Yeah,
you want an $1,800 rental? Like, you can buy a house,
Yeah, we just had this conversation
about $1,400.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, what's your mortgage going to be?
So everyone, I am like in the process of buying the house, and I used First Home Club, so that helped me with my closing costs.
Right.
But at the end of the day, my mortgage payment, get ready, everyone. It's gonna be $1,040, which is scary, but my taxes are very high, so don't let that frustrate you. My mortgage itself, principal and interest, is only $529 a month. But including my taxes escrowed, it is $1,040, but Kristen's paying
$900 a month
in rent. So mine is, mine, and she's paying rent. Not hating on you for renting, but
I live in a barn.
Just to show you guys,
No, but I mean,
the
if
difference.
You're renting a full house and not an apartment, you're likely to be paying upwards of $1,000.
Oh yeah,
easily. Mine's a 2-bedroom apartment in a barn.
Right. I mean, and you're paying $900
in Deansboro.
In Deansboro.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
Imagine if that was in New Hartford, you'd be paying $1,200.
Oh, I know.
Or
right.
Clinton,
right? Even places in Utica.
Right.
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 I think
rentals are in high demand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
storehouses.
Well,
yes.
landlords can't afford to be choosy too. You know, they're holding out for people with good credit. A lot of times, no pets.
Yeah.
You know, so that, you know, makes
My friend's actually struggling because she has a dog, and it's very hard for her to find, or they want, you know, X amount of dollars because you have an animal. So then that even increases it. So it makes it harder for you to find a place to live.
right.
And I think one thing I want to say is a lot of people get scared of the down payment. Everyone's like, oh, how am I going to have, I don't know, $20,000 to put down? But you don't need that. And that's like something we really try to tell people is you don't need that X amount of dollars that everyone is so afraid over. You know, I certainly don't have that kind of cash to be thrown around, and I didn't.
Nobody does. Especially, I mean, if you're young, you've just gotten out of school. You know, you probably have student loans. Or you're having kids, you just started your career, you're not at the peak of your earning.
No.
You know, or you're at my age where you just put kids through school and you're like, Jesus. You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, so, nobody's really got a ton of disposable income. And do you really want to put it all towards a house?
Exactly.
You know, especially with interest rates the way they are.
Yeah.
They're so low.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's almost free money.
So that's something she goes over in class, talking about homebuyer education is
right. In the low down payments.
Absolutely. Yeah. The programs, I mean, depending, you can go USDA and essentially you could get into a house with $0.
Yeah.
Financing it all. But again, the interest rates are low that if it's either that or, you know, over $1,000 a month in rent.
Right. Or, I mean, veterans too. Use your veterans benefits.
Yep.
0 down. And
there's many.
I mean, FHA is 3%.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, really on a $100,000 house isn't a ton of money.
Yeah.
You know, what's 3%? $3,000.
Yeah.
So you're not talking a ton of money there either.
Exactly. And if you got down payment assistance, that would cover that, and then plus some of your closing costs, and it would just help you out a lot. I mean, I could have went into this situation with zero money at closing. I chose not to get rid of the PMI, which we always say, if you don't know what that is, come to class. So we're not going to tell you, but but
because private mortgage insurance can be expensive.
It is. And it's a fee that, I mean, you don't need to be paying, if you know, so
you should avoid it at all.
Yes. So I raised mine to reduce it, but I'm still paying it because I didn't want to put that much, you know, up front, but I didn't have to. So I can still get the house without doing that.
Right. Yeah, and sometimes the PMI will drop off, which will help.
Yep.
So
actually, I have to write a letter when it gets to a certain point, and then it drops off. But if you don't, they'll keep it on, so you gotta make sure you pay attention.
Different level.
Yep.
Yes, you do. You have to watch
you
it.
you have to be on top of it. So
and so when you come through class, we'll talk about your loan estimate and your closing disclosure, and I'm going to scare you with a lot of numbers, or Gabriel as well, because I'm stepping down from that, but. We'll go over that information with you, and we're going to scare you with a lot of numbers, and then we'll give you the little hint that maybe this can help somebody out there. You know, free advice without coming to class is one additional payment to principal each year is going to take your 30-year mortgage and decrease it by 7 years. One little nugget of knowledge there.
Yeah. So it's like, and if you were to you don't have to do biweekly with the bank, but if you did it yourself and you're making 2 extra payments.
Income tax return time, just making one lump sum. Make sure you're putting it toward principal. But
you got to make sure.
The principal, I always found that the principal was so small that I would just double the principal every month, and it dropped 15 to 15.
Yeah,
from 30.
Easily.
You know, and I tell people that too when they're younger. You know, they want to go in for the 15-year mortgage, and I'm like, yeah, that's really a great idea, but maybe you should think about the 30. Double up the principal yourself. End it in 15 years, and then God forbid if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
You know, where you have a period out of work or something, you're not held to that higher payment of the 15 years. Yeah. And so there's so many factors that go in. And it really is. You have to educate people on every step of the way because so many variables.
So many. And people don't understand all the different options that are out there. And it is such a scary thing to tackle. But I've heard a lot of people say once they come through class and they know more. People think they know it all.
Right.
Then you come to class and it's like, wait a minute, I didn't know that, you know. I mean, I came and I did my affordability and it's like I could only afford a, like $4,000 house, like negative something. I don't know, because my student loans. I was like, oh my God, I'm living in my mom's house for forever. But you learn a ton of stuff and it's just easier, and then you go into the situation more prepared. I mean, she teaches it, so she'd be way more prepared than I am, but I at least work it, so I know. But there was still even stuff when I sat down, and I was calling her. We were making phone calls. We were on training, and I was like, I need you to figure this out for me because should I be doing this? Is this right? You know, and there's so many different players and so many different things that are happening. So it's good to be prepared.
Yeah, it definitely is. And even when you're getting ready to, do that mortgage and you get that credit score up, there's so many different ways to go about it. And you guys help with that as well.
Actually, one of our coaches, he was watching. I don't know if he's still on. Justin.
Yeah,
still
Justin.
There, give us a little wave. When the coaches go over your tri-merge credit report, there's numbers that to an average, consumer, if I were to go and sit down and I looked at it, I would just think it was a jumble of numbers.
Right.
But to the coaches, that means something, and it could just be sending a dispute letter or, we need a couple of years or a couple of months. I mean, some of the success stories, we've had customers who have come in and raised their score by almost 100 points in 3 months because the coaches have helped them do so, either disputing things or just opening a new line of credit, whatever those codes say.
Right.
And even if it's not your credit score, if it's just savings, we had another
or debt to
customer.
income ratio is also another killer.
We had a customer come through who had no money in savings whatsoever, was living paycheck to paycheck, but was also living in this really frivolous lifestyle, kids wearing Jordans. And it was, a real eye-opener coming through class and the coaching session that I can have so much more in life, that ended up saving money. And at the next coaching appointment came in and had lost their job, but had enough money that they had saved up from changing their habits that they were living on their savings until the next journey came along. So it's always,
which is scary, but she,
but
she learned
everything for a reason.
Exactly.
And that's why she was meant to come to you so that she could get that aspect, and she'll bounce back.
Absolutely. She will.
Because now she has the tools.
So and I want to say, even if you're not looking to buy a home, or maybe you're already in a home. Okay, so say we're talking to homeowners here.
Right.
Say you want to buy a car, or I don't know, increase your retirement, or you're just your savings. Savings.
Just start being smart.
Yeah, our coaches, it's not just like here's what you got to do, or we're gonna fix it for you and then send you. We hold you responsible because you have to be, in order to be successful, you need to take responsibility for this stuff. So I think that's where we're different than these credit counseling, where you just pay $500, they fix it, and then it's done. But then you end up in the same situation later. Exactly. Ours is.
I'm staying away.
I'm
staying away from you guys because I definitely have a shoe problem.
And
this
Duncan, I know.
Yes.
The last live video,
we
told people there was a crazy amount of money. You spend like almost $1,000 a year on coffee. And I had one with me. I was like, sorry.
One of the first blogs Jay Grow made me write when I got it, made me. A jerk. He was so mean to us. Made us work. But one of the first blogs he had me do was about, saving money and where you cut back that you don't really think of. And I did it on Duncan, 10 years ago. And it's insane. So true. And I'm like, I should practice what I preach.
Yeah.
Read that.
I do it.
Trying to pay off my student loans, and I shared in every class. I was doing what's called Duncan debt, and it's just something that I created because. So I have a 4-year-old now. When she was 2, she couldn't get into any of the pre-K programs because she was still too young. So she was going to an in-home daycare.
Right.
I was living on Genesee Street at the time. We had to pass 2 Duncans to get to the babysitters.
Yep.
Now having a screaming 2-year-old who wants Duncan in the morning. We're stopping at, if not the first, the second to get munchkins, her chai latte and my coffee.
She's 2, or was.
She was 2.
Was 2. Chai latte, everyone. I just want to throw that out there.
I'm just wondering, how did she know what Duncan was?
Her mother.
I never said I was a good mom. This isn't parenting 101.
She knows what Duncan
I know.
is. Come on. That's number 1 mom.
So every morning it was almost $10 between her donuts and our drinks. And I'd get to work and consistently 5 minutes late, whether I left, early or not. But anyway,
Right.
So I would get there, and at the end of the week, working only 4 days a week, and it was still $40, which could have been going toward my student loans.
$160 a month.
Yep.
Right.
It's insane.
So I was like, what? I've got to stop this habit. I've got to deal with a screaming child. But to break this, what I ended up doing was my Dunkin' debt. So every morning when I would get to work, if I didn't stop at Dunkin', I would take that $10, and because it was already in my checking account ready to spend, I would just transfer it to my savings. I was already using it, so it wasn't anything that I was missing out on.
Right.
And I'd make my coffee at work. The mornings that I did stop, as soon as I got to work, I would match my savings account with what I spent. So my $10 Dunkin' became my $20 Dunkin'.
Yep.
And that's a lot harder.
That's discipline, though. You gotta, you gotta
Right.
want it and gotta, the
So when you
need.
find that thing, something in your life that's not a need, a want, and that you realize that you might be able to live without, it's going to be hard, but doing something
Yeah.
like making it a debt to yourself.
I should do that.
You should.
I actually just
Try it out.
recently quit smoking.
Oh, you should take that money.
Yeah, and
That's a lot. We tell people to write down. Everyone thinks we're corny and they make fun of us, but like we put it on our phones or our notebook, and we literally write down everything we spend our money on, every single thing, even if it's a candy bar, pack of gum. And this is embarrassing, and I hate myself for it, but literally $700 a month I was spending on eating out. Like, that's not groceries to make my lunch. That was
Still
going to like Bella Jean. I still look good, No, I'm just
food.
kidding. But yeah,
restaurants.
Yeah.
Or
yep. Just eating out, because why not get sushi every night at Sumo's, right? So anyway, I was like, man, I got to cut this down. And now I'm only doing like 200, which is still kind of a lot, but
Right.
that's $500 a month. Like I said earlier, my principal and interest is $529. So like that's your mortgage,
Yeah.
So it's just, when you put it in that kind of perspective, my
Right.
boyfriend thinks
It
I'm
makes
crazy. I'm like,
sense.
he's like, I don't know where my money goes. I'm like, write it down and then you will know, I promise you. So it's a little tedious and annoying, but my cousin and I have this one app, and she'll get right on and be like, oh, I gotta put it in my wallet. Hang on, it's like the wallet app or something. She's like, I love it because then I can see where my money goes, and you just know down to the penny.
That's nice.
It's good.
I know. I'm working with several clients who are working with you girls.
Oh, good.
You do have 2 star pupils. I'm just going to say John and Megan
Mm-hmm.
are your star pupils. They pay attention to you. They live and breathe by what you guys
Oh,
do.
good.
They are phenomenal. I love them to pieces.
Yeah.
They're the clients that when you're looking at a house and this and that, and you're like, oh, those taxes. They're like, okay, all right, next. And it's like, oh,
Good.
what? Wait,
You
you
ready?
agree?
Yeah.
You don't have to go look at it, and
Yep.
But it's great because they know.
Mm-hmm.
They've been educated, and they know where they not only know what they can afford now, but they know with whatever life changes are coming in the future,
Mhm.
potentially, what they need to be doing. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
really do.
Yeah, we're
I
happy
don't
to
know
hear
if you
things
that
like
a lot, but I appreciate that from a realtor standpoint.
No, that's
have,
good.
And so one of the things we talk about in class are the people who you have in your corner. And if at Realtor Day, we had something on our flyer, and it was like, we had them on bases and things like that.
Yeah, like get in the game,
And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that we really try and push in class is you're not going to do this without a real estate agent. Can you do it realistically? No. Well, yes, but no, and why wouldn't you have an agent? And
Yeah, there's too much to it. And
Right.
you don't pay the agent. So
Right.
why wouldn't you have somebody work for you?
and the same thing,
It's
like
free.
Mm-hmm.
the attorney, yes, the bank's attorney is not going to cost you anything except for what's in your closing costs,
Mhm.
but what are they going to do for you? They're going to make sure that the bank is covered.
Right.
You want an attorney in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
You want your agent and your attorney to communicate so that you don't have to do
Mhm.
that. And,
Yes.
that's just the thing is we talk about everybody who you're going to be working with. And yes,
Mhm.
you do have to pay for some of them.
But it's
But-
worth it.
Yeah.
It is.
It's worth it.
and one
It
of the things
protects you.
Yes.
that I say in class about, home inspectors, if you can't afford a home inspection, you can't
Can't
afford
afford
a
a
house.
house.
Thank you so much.
Yes. People.
I say it, I'm like, you're
Oh.
probably going to get mad. I'm going to throw all of you on blast and say that you don't need one because your cousin, uncle, whoever is a contractor. I don't care.
Yeah. No, you need.
No.
Yep.
Bring them along with
Your uncle or grandfather, they're not trained to look at
No.
what you need
Right.
looked
No.
at. And I have been through hundreds upon hundreds of inspections because I go to every one of my inspections and I follow the inspector around and I pay attention.
You have
I know
to.
what I'm looking at. I know
Mhm.
what I'm looking for. Am I an inspector?
No.
No. Am I going to buy a house without an inspection? Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm going to have an inspection
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be thorough.
Yeah. You have to because my inspection, all the outlets, he checks them. It seems fine. Everything's working. Power's going to them. But then going to the electrical box, there was two different gauged wires going to the same, I don't even know what you call power source.
Double tap.
Yeah. And it was not good. I would never have known that. And, and he'll, politely tell you need to get someone who's certified. He's not able to, fix it or tell you exactly what the issue is, but this is a problem and you need to get it fixed. But you wouldn't know that just by scanning through. You check every outlet, you plug your phone and it works. That doesn't mean you're safe. So it's just,
the inspector is to find the issues and then refer them to a specialist.
Yes.
Kind of like, a primary physician would refer you to a specialist.
Exactly. And that, however much, $300-$400 you spend on an inspection could save you an electrical fire. It could save you, all money down the road. So people that think that they don't need it, now you need it.
No, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, I can tell you millions of issues. I mean, electrical and water and plumbing and structural. I mean, there's so much. The roof. I mean, did the roofer use the right length nails?
Yeah. Would you ever think of that?
And the inspector's gonna go up there and just pull the whole roof
Yeah.
up, which just happened recently. Thank you, Josh. Quality inspection is priceless.
Yes. Yeah. He's who did mine.
Josh,
is he? I love Josh.
He's awesome.
Josh comes in sometimes for class and talks about the importance of a home inspection, and he'll tell you, you don't have to go with me, but just go with somebody.
Right.
And there was a story, and I believe he calls it moonroof lighting. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're on, Josh. And he showed a house that was listed, and the agent had it listed as like an incentive of this house is having this moonroof lighting, which was just a sliding glass door built
like
into
a patio
the roof.
door.
Oh,
Yeah, patio
man.
door.
So the person, you could see the stars and the moon from your bed.
Well, it was a moonroof because you could get up there and just open it from the big ladder.
Right. And in theory, it sounds great, but this is upstate New York.
Yeah, what are you doing?
A structural issue, and have you ever been in a car with a sunroof that leaks?
Yeah.
You're just sleeping under
Well,
this?
have
in
you
your
ever
house.
seen patio doors that are, vertical?
Right.
And you've got water coming in. Really?
Can you imagine condensation
2 feet of
dripping
snow
on you?
laying on that and then melting?
Yeah. No.
I mean, I'm kind of dumb. I'm not going to lie. I would probably be really excited about moonroof lighting. I would be that idiot that falls for it.
Can't wait to look at the stars at night.
I would be that agent that wouldn't let it get past my buyer. I'd be like, really?
Yeah. Excuse me.
No, that's not how this works. That's not where this goes. They totally missed the mark on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we see some.
I went and looked. I thought I wanted to do the fixer-upper route, and we looked at one, and someone had just put drywall over a fountain. Like you went into the basement, and the foundation was actually bowing in.
Yeah.
And I know,
walls.
yeah, it was bad. But the drywall was over it, so we were like, "This is kind of weird. It's not all the way up to the wall. Someone's back here." Well, it was vacant, and no one was in it, so we just kind of. And there it is, just bowed out. And I was like, oh, my God, the things that people do just to cover it up. It was insane.
It's scary.
It was very scary.
I once had somebody, I went for a final walkthrough, gorgeous house. It was like an old Victorian, beautiful hardwood floors. And they had left an area rug in the dining room. And I'm like, well, what the hell? Why would they leave? And it was a big one. It was like 16 by 20, this rug. And I walk across it and I'm like, that didn't feel right. So I peel it back, and somebody had taken a 9 by 12 section of the hardwood floors out and plugged it with plywood and put this carpet over it.
What?
Between the offer and the closing.
They
really liked their floors.
Yeah, I was just going to say, why? What is the point of this?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this ticket with me.
Never got a reason, but got one hell of a credit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because really, no, that's not.
Yeah, no, you can't be
not
doing
acceptable.
That. No, I'm just gonna take a chunk of my wall out really quick. Take it with me.
Yeah, that's happened. But you always know, if somebody leaves a random picture or a random rug, you want to move it just to make sure.
My boyfriend's mom said that it was like a curtain on her ceiling, and I mean she had a Cape Cod, so it kind of went down. So she was like, oh, maybe it was decoration, like a tapestry. It was a huge watermark, just like. Come on, you're not going to cover that up. And she took it off, and it was just seeping through. It was bad, so bad. But she didn't end up buying that house, needless to say.
Yeah.
It was roof problems and everything. So
yeah, I'd say that'd be enough.
But I mean, I guess, trying to be like ingenuity and cover it up, but no.
It's a thought.
Yeah.
It's a thought.
And some people probably do fall for it, so that's why you should come to class, get the proper resources.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So class is tomorrow, and you have another one Saturday, right?
Saturday one
No.
is
23rd
Yes, June
Okay,
23rd.
Yeah.
23rd. Okay,
Yep.
because the block party's again Saturday.
is on Friday.
Friday.
Oh, just Friday.
Just Friday.
Okay, just Friday.
And we have the printmaking tomorrow and Wednesday. Usually we stack up the week, but there's so much going on. So Tuesday,
I'm thinking
Wednesday.
the block party's taking a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Put together.
It's a lot of work, but
Gee.
a lot of community support. It's awesome. It's getting easier over the years. Third year.
Well,
Couple
let's
more
give
years
some
will be
shout-outs
5.
to your partners.
So a lot of the sponsors, I have it right here, guys, so I don't mess it up. BB Designs, I mentioned them a lot earlier. BB Designs, Steamworks, Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors, MVP Realtors. I always say that wrong. MVP Healthcare, Lead Free MB with with CLIP and lead prevention. It's a coalition, and we sit on that coalition to help reduce lead hazards in Utica. So that's great. The Utica Professional Firefighters Association, Mohawk Valley Health Systems, Adirondack Bank, Community Bank, Matt, this is so terrible. I never say his name right, but he's with Allstate Insurance. Jesuits. And yeah, that's it, Matt with Allstate. So, and obviously the Disruption Network will be there. We'll have the police department, like I said, they grill.
Right.
The fire department's there. You can check out one of their engines.
And what a great time for the kids to meet.
They love it.
Their police officers
Yes.
and firefighters.
And they're not, it's a cool setting. So it's not like a patrol setting, where people might feel intimidated. It's like a, hey, here's a burger or a hot dog and let's talk.
With them while
Exactly.
they're still young and friends and because I like
yeah,
that.
it's really cool
I
that
used
they
to
do that.
with my nephew. I don't know. It was a big thing with me that I would, there's a police officer.
Mhm.
He's our friend. Let's
Yeah.
go say hello.
Yeah. Because they can be intimidating with all their gear on, their hat, gun,
Right.
cuffs,
Well,
you don't know.
You see everything on TV,
Yep.
movies, and this and
And
that.
social media,
Yeah,
video
so
games,
they kinda
yes.
drilled it into him. When
Yes.
he was young. That
you have to. And it's great. And same with the firemen.
right.
They love
right,
getting up in the
because
truck and seeing
right.
what they do and seeing how they can help them. And we have so many
and
different.
You definitely don't want a child afraid of a police
No.
officer or a fight.
No, and we have a lot of different cultures in Utica, and some people don't know. I mean, different ways of living, like open fires in their living rooms. So the fire department comes in and politely explains without what's the word I'm looking for, disrespecting their culture,
Right.
that can't be done. So that's cool that they're there to answer questions as well.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I didn't think of that either until one of the firemen told me. I was like, man, and then
I
they're
guess we wouldn't be privy to that. Because
No.
we just don't see that.
yeah, and they're in the different clothing. Just be careful
Right,
that they
with
don't
the
get caught
open
on. Yep.
flames and-
So there's just a different, obviously different cultures and different ways of doing things. So they bring light to that situation as well. And it's cool. It's just cool to have all the community together
Excited.
doing things. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's usually where the weather looks good. So fingers crossed.
Fingers
I'm trying not to
crossed.
talk about it because I feel like when I talk about it, it rains. So
Well,
3 years in a row, it's been
just
good.
bring an umbrella.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
You'll
So
be fine. You're not sugar. You won't melt.
well,
And maybe your seeds. Will start, maybe your
Pretty
seeds will
sweet.
start sprouting.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
You'll be all ahead of when you go and seed bomb the place.
Mhm.
I like that.
And we're also, I forgot to mention, we're also going to be doing veggie stamping too. So the Compassion Coalition, they donated some veggies for us. And like in sweet potatoes, you cut out a heart, or like celery, if you chop off the end and dip it in some paint, it looks like a flower.
Oh,
So we're just going to be
really?
showing the kids how you can use different things and putting it on,
art.
and putting it on some nice cardstock and stamping away.
And Tino Lopez and Tony
Mhm.
Thompson will be there doing a live art mural.
Yeah, we're working that out, but they'll be doing some. Last year we did a spray paint wall, which was awesome, but a couple of kids got a hold of the spray paint cans, which we didn't really think ahead about. So we won't be doing that this year. You can just come watch them, which they're awesome anyway, and they kill it, and they're so interactive, and they're just amazing at what they do. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And Balloon Guy, I forgot him.
Balloon guy.
Alex.
His name is Alex. His name is
Can't
Alex.
forget Alex, the balloon
Yes,
guy.
yeah.
He's going to be making like dogs and
All of the
bunnies
art,
and
all of the-
bicycles
yes.
for us to ride.
We thought he was real awesome because he had to check with his manager to make sure we could get the day off. So here we are, we're like, wow, a balloon man has a manager.
Well, this is intense.
Hey, it's
That's just me
Yeah.
being gullible, and I was like, nah, he's just got to check with his job as
Yeah,
an
I'm
actual
thinking
manager.
He has like a real job.
Yeah,
a
a real
day
job. I was like, oh man, manager, how do you get that?
Well, his boss gave him the day off.
Yeah. So thank you to his boss, whoever his employer is. We appreciate it.
We didn't know who his boss.
I know.
his
We could give him a
employer was,
shout
but
out.
Yeah, I know.
I could probably
That was
creep
cool.
on him real quick on Facebook,
Cool.
but
Told you she's a whack.
not that I'm a
No,
creeper
see,
or
I knew that, though,
anything.
because when Genesee Paint gave Pat Orlowski the day off, so
See?
Chicken and I could interview him when Z was away. I was like, yeah, we got to give him a shout out because that was like wicked cool. I like when people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It shows you're not
Going the
jerk.
extra mile. His name is Alex Martin. Hopefully he doesn't think we're weird
Hi,
for
Alex.
doing this.
Hopefully he's watching. And
Hopefully you're watching, Alex.
And this won't be just a total random text.
or maybe his friends are watching, or like mom.
Yeah, where does he work?
Well, listen, it says president at Sherby's Balloons. So this might be a real gig,
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
But
maybe
does
it is.
Sherby's.
Or maybe
Does
that's
he have a
just his
manager?
balloon place.
Could be just his balloon place. But
Yeah, I
what?
know you're more of a creep than this. Find the
I'll
info.
find
Yeah,
out.
get your stalking.
I swear I'm not weird. I'm not
Alex,
weird,
She
everyone.
knows what you're wearing.
Alex, my boyfriend's brakes actually just gave out. This kid never calls me. Worst communicator in the world. Side note. Calls us right before this starts. He's like, my brakes just gave out. I'm like, of course. The time that you call
Where
me,
was
I'm
he?
busy. On 5S. He lives in Little Falls.
Well, you should have told
So-
me. My husband's a mechanic, and he's like,
Oh.
right over here.
Well, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, come on, love. I'm getting on the radio.
If I heard brakes, I would have
Yeah.
been like, wait, my husband.
His friend just went to, I texted his friend and I was like, you are going. He's like,
Oh,
I'm
so
going to
you-
save him.
So
So
you still handled it. You're on
Oh,
the radio.
I'm
you
on the
still
radio,
handled it.
on the phone, creeping
Big
on
bang
people.
boom.
Anything you guys need, you come to the home ownership center. I got you.
Brakes.
I got everything. Got an ex you want us to talk? No, I'm just kidding. That's
See,
too
I
far.
like that.
Too
That's
far.
what my husband says about me. He calls me Red, like from Shawshank Redemption. I'm the woman who can get things.
Get things.
I always
done.
got a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you need. Oh, I got a guy.
Oh, I know
Oh,
someone.
I know somebody.
Mhm.
Oh, she can do that. Oh, my husband would be happy to.
Oh, that's the
Don't
best,
worry
right?
about it.
Oh, my boyfriend will help you move.
Yeah.
And I tell him, oh, can we use your truck? Oh, of course. Thanks for volunteer.
Love you,
Voluntold,
honey.
we say. You're voluntold.
Love you, honey.
Yep.
You know, it's the price they pay for having all this wonderfulness.
Yes, all of this.
I know.
Wonderfulness.
I know.
Did you see this today? This is what 7 a.m. wake up call looks
Oh,
like.
stop.
Oh,
You
you're
look
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Hush.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Even without the Krispy Kreme K-Cup, you looked beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I forgot we were coming. Well, I forgot I was coming on today. Ill prepared.
That's
I got
okay.
glasses that match this sweater.
I know.
yeah.
People don't recognize
Yeah,
her
you
without the
really
glasses.
do have
I have fun
funkier
glasses.
She's the one.
style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, today I'm just.
It's funny when she's not wearing them because people are like,
Have
Like
we met? Are you
it's like
new?
that look that's like, I know you, but how do I know you?
Yeah,
and then
like
it's like you put the glasses on. It's like, oh, Krista from the Home Ownership Center. Okay.
I can't think of where the first event I saw you at was, but oh my gosh, it was years ago. I think it was at MV, maybe one of the home shows or something.
Might even have been Realtor Day when we were there.
You had
Like,
these cute little cat stockings on.
oh, where was that? You've
Jay
worn
was
them
there.
numerous times.
Jay was there.
Yeah, you've
You
worn
guys
them
were
before.
you and Jay were doing a seminar or something.
Oh, that was the
together.
home
That
show.
was- yeah, that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
home show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, you were
Cute.
so cute. I was like, oh, I like her. I
Oh.
like her.
I'll be better dressed for the block party, so come check out my outfit.
I know. If anything, you can go and just see what Kristen's
And see
wearing.
what she really looks like when she's not up at 7 and running all day.
I mean, usually get up before 7, like 6:45, and that whole 15 minutes makes a whirlwind
Oh
of
God,
difference.
yeah. 15 minutes is
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your hair. That's your makeup.
That's everything. Or like an extra
Outfit.
cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or
See,
you,
I don't drink coffee, so
what do you have in there? Unsweetened iced tea?
iced tea. Yeah.
Mm,
Which I can only have one tea a day now too because of
Oh, Mark
kidney
flag.
stones. Oh,
yeah.
oh my
You
good
talked about
stuff.
me too. Did you see this look? You like that, Mark?
You like that 7 a.m. look?
Yeah, yeah. Mark likes the just rolled out of bed look.
Oh,
We met Mark a few years ago at
Utica Day.
UCC. Yeah.
I'm
yep.
not used to calling him Mark. It's
What do you call him? Mega? Oh, yeah.
Mega.
Mega. He probably did. Do you remember if you're listening?
What's it? What did he say his dog was?
Mosh?
Mosh, yeah.
Mosh, right?
Mosh is a sweetheart.
Yeah, but there was some. What's there like a story behind it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just know it was Mega.
Oh,
and
because he's a
Mosh.
pit bull, so it was Mosh
Yeah.
Pit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mosh
Oh,
Pit.
yeah.
Yeah. We're not creepy. We just, no,
I met
we just
Mosh.
remember.
I met Mosh the other day. I was giving Mega a shirt, and oh my gosh, what a cute dog.
I know. I love pit bulls.
Piper.
Yeah,
But
but cute.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
They're
Dogs
lovable.
are hyper. They get
I have a
excited.
pug. He just kind of lays around right now.
You can't breathe.
Oh.
No, he can breathe. Stop it. He gets a little, he grunts, he snores, but he's
Our dog
cute.
is just like off the wall. She is just, she like jumped through the screen in the front door. Yes.
Oh.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, we didn't need that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let the
Yeah.
bugs in. Who cares? Into your home that you know. That's another thing. People are like, oh, now I got to take care of my own stuff. But yeah, you don't have to ask permission. You can just do whatever you want now.
really, really, how hard is a screen? I can
Yeah.
fix it with a butter knife in
Yeah.
about 3 seconds.
There you go.
You just push the spline back.
That's another thing you
Piece of
get.
cake.
Yeah. Phillips, you can do anything with a butter knife. And
Oh, a butter knife
and
and
a Phillips
high
head.
heel.
there you go. Never thought of that, but
Yeah, yeah. It's got to be a good solid heel. You can't do it with like a stiletto.
Yeah. You need a chunky.
I once actually put a kitchen and a bar together.
Did you use it as a hammer?
A butter knife and a clog.
There you go.
Yeah.
I could
I
see
used it
that.
as a hammer.
Yeah, I could see that.
Exactly.
I've got to come to your house.
See?
With these tools.
Okay.
The DIY.
I can't.
Patrick O'Connor, I put that kitchen together with a butter knife and a clog.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a good wooden one.
So it could be a hammer.
My husband thinks I'm whack too. He's just like,
what are you doing?
well, he'll go in to use it to like butter bread or something, and the tip of the butter
Oh,
knife will
this
be
is
bent.
the one.
And I'll be like, yeah, he'll never notice. I'm just gonna wash it and put it back. Yeah, honey, we're getting you silverware. Sorry, love you.
I know we have a slide though in class to tell people, would you ever think that you might need a step stool? You know, you don't think of that when you move into your house, but until you fall off or you can't, I don't know, get it. Or a plunger.
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Plunger's crucial because if you need a plunger, you need that like immediately.
You need it. There's no waiting.
Like, yeah. It's
There's
not like
no
putting
waiting.
up a shelf.
No.
We always recommend 2 plungers.
2 plungers.
One for the bathtub. One.
For like people like us with mops where the hair is just everywhere. I took a shower at my friend's house. Haley, I think she was watching. She might still be. Yeah, she is. And her boyfriend texted me after a picture of my hair. He was like, I thought I got it all. And he was like, thanks. I was like, damn it. I left my hair in her shower. I'm sorry.
No, we have 2 daughters, and now my mother lives with us.
Oh.
My husband just invested in a snake. He's like, I'm done. I'm just going to buy a snake.
Just him and his friend.
Just snake the drains.
I wasn't thinking about a snake for the drain. I was thinking like an actual
Oh,
snake.
me too.
Like trying to get mom.
Oh my God, me too. I was like, just him and his friend.
He should
snake
just
friend.
bring home a real snake. We would all leave. I would just be living in one of my vacant listings.
That's funny.
Telling my client, I'm just going to keep this up for you.
I'm just going to post up here. We were just talking about that with the squatter's law.
Worry, I'll roll up the sleeping bag for showing.
Or you could just lay there and cover yourself up because that's a thing too. Lou was telling us some crazy stories of vacant.
I walked into a house tonight and there was like, you know how you like do the little thing under the hotel, the bed in the hotel that makes the person, whatever, the maid or whatever, think that somebody's sleeping. I walked into a house and showing it tonight, and that was done, and I jumped out of my skin. I was going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Because I thought somebody was still in the house. And I'm like, oh my God.
Sorry.
And I'm like, I screamed and they didn't wake up, so maybe we're good. And I go over and I'm just like,
poking it. Yeah. That's what we were like, do you poke it with a stick? Like, make sure they're not dead at least, you know?
Full body pillow things. And
I was thinking, don't wake daddy. Like, is it my turn?
How
this
sketchy.
is going to end.
This is sketchy. This is it, guys. It's nice knowing you.
I'm done. Somebody's just going to pop up out of this.
See? The adventures of homeownership. Why wouldn't you? No, but for real.
Homeownership is fun.
It is fun. I'm so excited to be able, I mean, I love my mom, love my family, but you know, decorate on your own. And it's an asset. It's a huge asset. I mean, most of us have vehicles or whatever. That's an asset, but
no, it's not. It's a depreciable.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's not. You're not going to make money off that.
See, I have that argument with people all the time because they want to go out and spend $60,000 on a car, but want a house for $40,000. And I'm like, okay, enjoy living in your car.
I think I've heard Liz say that before in a financial coaching session. Can you live in your car? Because people won't give up that. I mean, I'm guilty, so I'll be a hypocrite if I talk crap about everybody, but
get yourself a 08 Saturn or
I have a nice
on for 2 years long enough for it to pass inspection.
I used to live that life, KG.
Really quick.
Yes. Oh yeah. Our Dave, our contracts manager, we'd be like, can you bring your little thing in? We got it. When I was trading mine in, I was like, I got to clear the code quick, and she's always using it.
Thanks, Dad.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You're running.
Yeah.
And you're not spending $60,000 on a car.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't spend that much, so I feel better.
The clunker.
When do you close?
Well, the commitment letter expires July 3rd, so within that time frame. It's just attorney stuff. That's like, you know, it is annoying because you do wait, but you know, I had my stuff together and everything's been going well, and so far so good. I don't want to jinx it because everything just seems too good. Right. But it's all good. You know, I can't complain.
You know what? Sometimes they go well, and sometimes every hurdle that you could possibly think of, and then they make up some.
Yep.
Here's one I can't make up. Just have a closing that was scheduled for Friday, but it's going to be postponed. But it's okay because the attorney has a note from his doctor saying that he's not working that day.
Oh, wow. It's like not going to school. You got to have a doctor's note.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, huh? The attorney has a note from his doctor that he can't close it. What about all of his partners?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are they all sick too?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of used my cousin Vinny reference. I'm like, the whole store has the flu?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yep. I wish I could be like behind the scenes and know what's going on because it's just so frustrating. You're like, hello, but
yeah, I really would like to know what's
the name
really
of the
going
game
on when they make up this shit. Because seriously, you have a doctor's note. I had to slap your freaking doctor because you're a grown ass man who works for yourself.
Yep,
and has partners who can cover you. You need a doctor's note. But we'll be addressing.
Well, you could say keyword there. Man. It's like when you have the flu.
I use
not to hate on guys. We love all of our guys. But
loosely.
But
adult, grown.
Yeah.
But seriously, your doctor wrote you a note.
Hey. I wish we could use that.
I just want to slap him.
Danielle, we're not coming in tomorrow. Our doctor wrote us a note. We can't work.
Number for this attorney's doctor. They're just not.
I'll just give you any note you want.
When I was managing all the time at Outback, I had a grown woman older than myself whose mom called in for them.
Oh, man.
Because they couldn't make their own phone calls.
I had my mom call in for me once, but I couldn't stop throwing up. So, like, I had to. I was like, just take the phone, call her. I couldn't leave. So that's a different situation. Maybe.
Come in today.
Gia won't be coming in today. This is her mother, by the way.
Then
you know you're sick. I'm sorry, but if your mother calls, then you know you're sick.
Yeah. Oh, I was so sick.
You know, because I would be like, shut up. You're not that sick. Go to work.
Yeah. No, that's my mom.
Are you dead yet?
She's a nurse, so she'd be like, feel me. You're not hot. Go. Just get out of here. And I'm like, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. She didn't take any shit. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definite. If she's calling you in.
It was bad.
Yeah, you're like
bad
on your way to the ER.
In school one time, I was like, I don't feel well. She's like, no, you're going to school. You're fine. You're faking it. So I had French toast. I was like, all right, I'll try to eat. And I threw up all over the classroom. And she picked me up. She was like, I'm sorry. I was like, should have listened to me. And like one of my friends was like, oh, it smells like cinnamon at least. And I was like, oh, so embarrassing. Followed me all throughout high school. Thanks, Mom. You know, you should have just believed me. Yeah, it was gross. That's so, if your mom calls in for you other than this lady, maybe you're not sick. Maybe you are.
No, it wasn't one of those mothers.
Literally got stuck in the cooler so the knob is a circle and you can turn it, but you have to push it to get out of the cooler. Like got stuck in the cooler because they were trying to turn the knob, like slamming on the side of the door. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a fun time. What?
I've
never had that happen.
She had another story.
Gotta go.
She's got to hold it. All right, let's talk about the block party one more time.
Okay, yeah. So everybody knows it's Friday, June 8th from 4 to 6 at the Empowerment Center, which is right up the road, actually, from the station, 230 James Street. It's got an amazing mural done by Tino and Tony for our grand opening. There's an amazing mural inside where we had all the community put their hands on it. It was the tree mural, we call it, and Angela actually did that one. So you'll see both. You can't miss it. Like I said, it's free. You can come cook out. We have a grill and chill with UPD. Check out a fire truck, seed bombs, lemonade stand, balloons. Again, Alex with, what was it called? I don't know. I didn't creep well enough.
We said it.
We said it.
Yeah.
So he'll be there, and then Rochelle with Steamworks will be doing cool things outside. Giveaways with Plinko. DJ Easone will be there with music. On the inside, I think I said seed bombs already, but veggie stamping. Different resources, MVP, Berkshire, MVAR, Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors. MVP, I said that right. It's late, guys. Yeah. Us, the HOC, Mid-York Library, and then all the rest of our sponsors, Utica Professional Firefighters Association, MVHS, Adirondack Bank, Community Bank, and Matt Jesuits with Allstate Insurance. I think I said that right.
Matt at Allstate.
Matt at Allstate. But it'll be a good time. This is Jake from State Farm. But yeah, and then that week we have, like I said, the printmaking tomorrow and Wednesday. And then we also have AM class, PM. Yeah. We offer homebuyer education 3 times a month. I don't know if you guys caught that.
Class runs from.
So usually the PM class will run a Tuesday, Wednesday from 5 to 9. But usually during that class we have a financial education segment. That's for either customers coming through for foreclosure intervention, some of our rehab programs, or sometimes the banks, depending on your situation, they'll require that you come through that.
So hold on. Now I have to back up. I didn't realize you worked
up.
with buyers homeowners on foreclosure prevention.
Yeah, we have a whole homeowner. Also, we have a new website coming, which will be much, more like fluid. We have so many. It's so hard because, like you just said, I didn't know. We do so many things. There's so many layers.
And it's
so
hard to keep all of track of all of it.
But we have
Even for me.
It's a lot.
So we have the foreclosure intervention.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
If you're facing foreclosure, the sooner you get into us, the sooner we can help you modify that mortgage. It's been really great. We've already exceeded our numbers for the year in households that we've helped and
you.
saved.
Thank you.
Liz Price
it's terrible to see a house go into foreclosure.
Yeah, she does. She's great. She works, with the bank. It's not, like I said earlier, a hand-holding thing, but it's because you do have to take some responsibility. But obviously, we don't want to see you lose your home. So there are opportunities out there to help you if that is unfortunately the case.
That's huge.
But those people come. What were you saying to the?
Oh, so that's like the first half. Well, tomorrow I just have home buyers.
Okay.
So tomorrow we're running a little bit of a shorter class so that we can kind of breeze through a little bit. So we're getting it all done tomorrow. So tomorrow's like a special health class. We're starting it earlier and then ending it probably a little bit later. But
well, then nice. See, if you want to just breeze through the home ownership and see what it's all about, you can do it in one night instead of two. Right. Starts at 5.
Usually it does tomorrow. We're starting it at 4:30, and it might go a little bit. It's going to go a little bit later than 9. We're going to just breeze through it. So.
Yeah, but that's great.
But still enough to get you all the information. I'm not going to.
And they're still open to register?
Yep. Still register. It will still say 5 to 9 Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
And
they're at 4:30.
They're at 4:30.
4:15 to be ready.
Yes, be a star student.
It's right down the road too.
Right down the road. We're right on the corner of Genesee Street and Grant. It's a big, pretty blue across from the Oneida County Historic Society. Is that historic building? $100 for you could bring a friend, 1 to 2 people. You could split the cost, and with that, you get an hour of the financial coaching we were talking about too. So that's included in that. So
if you bring a friend, it's $50 each.
Yep.
One night, boom, done.
Done.
Perfect.
Get all the information you need.
Yeah.
And then a lifetime of success.
There it is.
I have a lot of customers who, come through the class, and it is really overwhelming. I throw a lot of information at you in a small amount of time. But I tell you, when you leave, I tell you, come back to us. Call me, email me. Let me know what questions you have because we're here for you.
Yeah.
We're that middleman between everybody.
Yeah.
And if we don't have the answer, we know somebody.
We find,
does.
yes. And that we have so many community partners that we can get you. I mean, like Mohawk Valley Community Action Agency, if we don't have some rehab, they might have something or somebody else. So
you have a lot of partners that you can work with.
Yep. And the girls at the front desk, Gabe and Haley, they're great. There's only 10 of us. So our intercom system, we joke, is literally just yelling up the stairs to somebody and we'll find you an answer. We really care and want you guys, to know you can trust us and come to us for anything. And we're really good at responding too. Kristen's always on her email, not at like 9:00 at night, obviously, or 7 in the morning.
Sorry for everyone this past weekend. I ignored you all, but I'm back.
But yeah, so.
Well, that's awesome then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You girls are doing a lot.
We're trying. Yeah. If you have
So look the girls up, Home Ownership Center, Utica. Stop by and see them to take the class tomorrow. Be there at 4:30, 4:15 if you really want a gold star. And the block party Friday, 4 to 6.
Yes. We'll see you all there. We better see you all there. We're fun. We're a fun time.
Remind me on Friday.
I'm going to have to wear something cool. I always have to compete because I'm such a, flannel.
Well, you know what?
She's cute.
Yeah, she does have style, though.
Always. Always. Yeah. And then I feel like a potato sack just walking in.
You look like a nice potato sack.
At least, yeah.
My friends, because they're just,
This one, always.
Always.
Yeah. Even this sweater is pizzazz.
Michael Kors sweater I got for $3 at the Salvation Army.
There we go. Thrifty. Financial coaching.
Thrifty and cool.
There it is. Thrifty and cool.
Same brand.
We got to go to bed.
I've been up for over 12 hours at this point.
All right. We're going to let the girls go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, girls, for coming.
Thank you for having us. Yes.
We'll
we love it.
To.
We will.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Good night.
Join the Disruption Network crew Friday, June 8th at the Empowerment Center Block Party, 230 James Street in Utica, from 4 to 6 p.m. Music provided by our very own DJ East One. There will be vendors, grilling with the Utica Police Department, hands-on craft with BB Designs and Steamwork Ability Lab, seed bombs, lead safe demo, and come hang with Utica Fire Department. That's Friday, June 8th at the Empowerment Center, 230 James Street in Utica. The block party is hosted by the Homeownership Center, the Mohawk Valley Association of Realtors, Steamworks Ability Lab, Lead Free Mohawk Valley, Berkshire Bank, MVP Healthcare, BB Designs, and NeighborWorks America.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Passalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Passalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Passalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Passalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.